Vidya started.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that too here.
I gotta put these headphones on. If you can see the stream, just give us 1 second. Just getting set up. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. I don't see it popping up for some reason. There we go. Okay, it's live. How's everybody doing? This is gonna be a brief power hour live. Sorry for the delay. We've just been trying to adjust and edit things. We're gonna look through a few plays. I got Senator James Legends and Mr. England here. You guys want to say hello?
Hello.
Hello. Hello,
Hello.
everyone. How you all doing today? How y'all doing today? Does that sound American there?
Wait, say it again.
How y'all doing?
Yeah, that's close enough. But yeah, I want to look at a few plays that I like right now. NIO had a big push today. Those lotto calls paid off. PLTR is getting beat to death. I think analyst downgrades have just kind of killed some of the momentum, but in my opinion, based on some of the maths that I've done, I came up with about a $30 to $34 fair value estimate on that one. So that's a hopefully a long hold as long as it holds. We're looking at the if you are in it, which a lot of people are. I'm looking at about 24. This 2450, this 0% retracement from the last move, is pretty much my hard stop on any plays there. Because if it can't hold up here, which it looked like we were going to see a pickup the last 2 days, but we didn't get exactly what we wanted. Let me go to 1 hour. Oh, bottom bounce. So what I was hoping to see today was a move up to test this 2664. We didn't get that, so I'm hoping as long as it holds this 2450 area that we'll be in good position for a continued move up. If you're in the group, we're in the only options that we're playing for that one are March expiration, so I'm not too concerned. We won't get theta destroyed on those. What I did like was this big buying right here. I believe that was at open. I don't know why Weeble. Does this ever happen, you guys? Where Weeble fucks up the time periods, like it shows it as if it's all after hours pre-market.
Yeah, it does that sometimes from time to time. Weeble does a lot of funny stuff.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. If you're in Discord, I'm posting the link for you guys right meow. Sorry, it took me a second. Ha ha ha. Up.
Added some more APRE down here.
You guys can, if you're in the Discord, hit us with some comments on the stream. Let us know you're here. Comment your Discord name. That always makes it helpful. Because I don't really know people's names on Facebook. Discord username, if y'all here. Dude, NNDM, how about that?
Did they just recently have another offer?
Yeah, and guess what?
Just pumped again.
Didn't give no fucks, dude, because it's undervalued, dude. This one's a
for sure.
banger. I added
Nothing
more.
can keep this one down.
No, I also took some $10 calls, which
I
should
feel
be.
like they're just doing this so Penny Boys can just load up down here again
That's what I hope, dude.
and swing it right back to $10. It looks like.
Yeah, honestly, I see this one back to I don't know. I this is a long for me.
Yeah.
I took whoop no sound. Can everybody hear me? Obviously you can because I said if you're here, comment.
In the Facebook you're talking about?
Yeah.
Let's see, no comments on here. I see that you're live on here, but I don't.
And edit things. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, they could hear. So I don't know what you talking about, man. Saying there ain't no sound. Okay, all right. Said never mind. Sound is on. Probably just had it muted. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. But yeah, NNDM is one I really like long. Dude, honestly, I see this one, especially with the float's a little bigger now, but I see this one at, I don't know, personally, 15 to 20 in the next year.
Yeah, I think towards the end of the year, as we see a lot of people selling off, for losses so they can put it on their taxes. I think into next year we're going to start seeing some of these swings move up too. So I'm excited to see that.
Dude, how about
What
bingo, man?
oh, I remember, didn't we alert that in the 30s or 40
Yeah,
cents
originally,
6 months
yeah.
ago?
Yeah, and then early December, I alerted again at 49.50
Damn,
cents, and it
what a
ran
banger!
300%, dude. Had quite a
Smashed it
few. I know.
the penny boy way. That's what it is.
Yeah, it was one of the few times like I was trying to tell people don't feel bad when you don't take like when you take like a cent, especially like that one. Like it's ridiculous how skewed my perspective is now because I took profit at like 100% and then it ran 300% and I was pissed. And I felt like I shortchanged myself and I forget that I took 100% profit on that one. Ridiculous.
Yeah, that's been a good one, and I believe a few of us were scalping that. I think Eddie or Nick was scalping that in the morning time. Got 10 cents here and there, so that was a good scalp.
Yeah.
I even, I put in the retirement. I should have probably put it as a swing if I knew it was going to go so fast, but it was AAN. I put in the retirement at 16:45, and I put the first target at 18 and the second target 1950 plus. It's already up to 1827 today.
Really? What
Last two,
AAN?
last yeah, AAN last 2 days. It's gone from
Damn.
620s up to 830. Yeah.
Wait, AAN Aaron Escon?
Yeah, the one.
Oh, from 1620, yeah, to 1826. Oh, that was an IPO. You know what I found? My dad actually just sent me FKAIX. It's a fund that throws 50% of their allocation towards IPOs. I'm actually extremely interested in it.
Which one is this? You said FK.
FKAIX is the name.
That's interesting. I think it's incredible. Staff today, I was playing the day trade with staff, and they decide to stick out another offering at 65 cents when it's still above that now. They don't care about this offering.
No, I don't think they do at all.
Just lately, I've seen a lot of offerings come out, and the stocks never go down below that offering price. They normally pump or they stay around that offering, and the next day it's on the way back up again.
James, how you living over there, man?
I think another one was Sava. No, Sava.
Wait,
Sava's
they
up.
released an offering?
Maybe Sava didn't. Oh, they did one, but that was in November though. But it went down yesterday to
Low
670s yesterday, and now it's up to 7.
Yeah, we added that.
Yep. Yeah, I did with you there.
Tell me about what's up. Which one did you put in there yesterday? In the free, was it AKBA or RKDA?
That's RKDA. That's the one that had the offer in. They just closed the offer in a couple of maybe 7 days ago, so I expect it to start moving back up towards $3, fill that gap back up again. This is one that's come down to these levels before. I followed this one over the years, and this one's come down to these levels and then had a nice run. So it may go beyond 3. I'm just gonna keep an eye on that chart.
Yeah, NNDMs have been on a tear, dude. We had this one from $2.
Yeah, I see.
One of those long swings. It's crazy how a lot of these cycle back. That's what I think is exciting when you can find a penny that actually has a good business behind it. And you'll get the initial pump, you make your money, we sell, we wait, and then the bounce here around $2 we added. I don't know if you see the stream. Pumped again, we sold about above 6, like 200%, and then got to add back at like 360. And now it's up, it went above 10. So we took 200% on this one twice. That's excellent. If you're in Discord, by the way, hit us up on the comments on the stream. What plays have you taken lately? What's been your best play? What's been your biggest loss? What's going on? What's going on with you? Come on now. Give me a taste. Let me know. I need to know.
Yeah, this is a little different than we normally do it. Maybe it's the members are a little bit lost.
Yeah, usually we have it on Discord too, but we just kind of had to improvise. Oh, there's the bell. Holy shit, that was fast. I didn't realize it was so close to 3. How did NIO wrap?
Yeah, 4 o'clock already.
How did NIO wrap the day up? Let's look at that. Beautiful. I got those. We scalped those $49 calls from like I don't know, took like 25% or something. They were up like I kept 2. I always like keeping 1 or 2, just keep an eye on them. But like the play, and those are up like a couple. That'd be 100% just about. Wait, 19, 10. Yeah, 30. Yeah, they're over 100%. Unbelievable. Those are very risky though. So if you're playing NIO, so I'm watching right here. I think we will get slight rejection up here, 48.50. That's like my key level right here is 48.70 that I'm looking at on the chart. I think over that, and we will very easily see the next channel here, which is at least to 50 plus. We took, if you're in Discord, you know we've been adding slowly. I have about half of my buys in so far on those NIO 60 calls. January, I think is going to be a little soon expiration. But I'm looking at some March ones to take when we do get that cross. Again, we saw it the other day, came back down, sell off. This was the ad for the short term calls and long term, really. We still got those 24 calls. Those are up like 100%. Jesus. And I've sold most of those, but I actually kept. Lee, do you ever exercise when you buy, or maybe James, you can answer. If do you ever exercise, or do you always trade for the premium?
No, I've never exercised them, but I've also really never been in a position like that where I'm so far in the money.
Yeah.
So I would say it's probably not a bad idea to exercise.
Yeah.
If you think you keep going.
Well, that's the thing with those. Like that's something I do want to own the shares of personally.
Where do you think it's going from here into next year?
Well, I mean, it's state sponsored. That's the biggest thing I was handling. Like, people looked at that as a liability. I don't see it that way. When you think about that, you know, it's basically the government giving you free money essentially. Like, it's not free money, but it's the government saying like we have a vested interest in your development. And the Chinese government is not one to be messed with. So when you think about that, that means that they essentially have unlimited capital contribution within reason, because the government's not going to let an entity that they hold large stake in die, right? And then it's a conflict of interest, but I don't think they care. Think about that from a regulatory standpoint. If they have a business interest in the company, like maybe they are a little laxed on regulation, you know, maybe they are, but realistically, well, let's look. So like people always say, "Oh, it's Chinese Tesla." Like I don't look at it that way. I don't like they're not the same company, they're not the same size, and they're not really delivering in the same way. They both make EVs, but in my opinion, they're just Tesla's further on the tech side than NIO is.
Yeah, when you invest in Tesla, I always say you're investing in Elon Musk as a whole. You know, like everything that he does.
Yeah, because the price is
NIO, it's purely the cars.
Yeah, and I think Chinese will have. I think the Chinese market is probably a little more receptive towards green energy vehicles than we are. So I think that from a sales capacity, I think they'll do well. I mean, they're produced in China with Chinese labor, like Tesla has a factory in China, yes, but I feel like they're going to be able to keep their costs down. But more importantly, I like the like the institutional interest over the last 2 years has been interesting, and it just has a lot of girth, dude. The strength of these moves is just ridiculous. Look at like if you look at the strength here, like look at these huge sell-offs. Usually, it's called bearish engulfing. No, it just powered through and it sold off again, and now it's in the consolidation phase in this channel from, that's why we're watching 48.7 to, $40 just about. Been bouncing and consolidating, and like the reason we added again here is because we got these higher lows, right? And what I'm looking for is a move up into this next channel right here with my target to sell on options being hopefully 57. I want to see a test that 57. As you can see here, that move isn't out of the question. We had a move from 50 to 55, so $5 move here on this bearish candle here. We had, a lot of volatility from 54 to 40. I believe that was the offering. So short of another offering. And understand that the more state sponsorship they have, the more they solidify their share price. So basically, the more the company that they sell to the Chinese government, the more they solidify the share price that they sell it at. So you can look at that as like a firm support, because obviously they're not trading it. You know what I mean? They're holding it long. So, but realistic target. I mean, let's look at the. Let's just increase the time frame here. Let's look at 3 years, okay? Oh, that did pump to 10. Perfect bounce here, 38 fib. I think it's going to finish this retrace move back up to the 0% fib. Stefan, you've seen both Weeble and Thinkorswim. When it goes to like charting and looking at expected moves, Thinkorswim is where I go for that. It's just a more powerful tool. Let's look. That's a good question. Where do you see this going? So we're about to complete that fib arc there. Perfect bounce. Look at that. I think my target will be right on point. Let's edit these. So the high was what? 57.2, and then the low from where we drew. What? 57.2 and 26.3. We're pretty close. All right, there she blows. We need to do a wider range. The high here was 49.49. Okay. So that would put our expected, I would say targets would be here and here. So always want to look for points of confluence. Just basically these pieces where they meet. I need to just set this up, dude, as like default. I don't know why the hell I don't. There we go. So I don't have to do this every time.
Yes, it's had an amazing run this whole year.
Yeah, and it held up so well. I love this little bounce here. 39 double bounce, bang bang. So, in my opinion, that's the new low. We added that. That's why we added there. If you're in Discord, we alerted again. I think at 40.
So the 43 looks like a support.
Yeah. Oh, now absolutely. Look at that. Selling stop there and the buying started there. Selling stop there again too. Same thing. Rejection, rejection, rejection. A little bit of a break, but it held up and then pushed. I would love to see over 48.7 today. That would be like best case scenario. I think that would bode very well for tomorrow. But like just like Tesla, like you want to get to know each of these and how they move if you're new to this. Like Tesla has a pattern of in the morning, like if it gaps up in pre-market, you'll get a really intense push. You get like a half a point push right at open and then a sell off. We've traded that move a bunch of times. So yeah, I think right here, I think this is gonna be this 51 and 52 is gonna be crucial, and so is 48. I think if it can best 48.7 and then 52, I think realistically 54 and then 57, 56 be the targets. Max upside 66. That's why we chose the 60 calls. We wanted those to be in the money. I like buying far enough out and far enough out of the money that we're getting a steep discount on value, but at the same time we want, like, when you have an option, like by the time you sell it on a long swing, like Apple, dude, we played that one fucking perfectly, dude. Holy shit. That target got hit early. So we bought, if you're not in Discord, we bought these in the beginning of November right here. And Apple's at like 110, 112, targeting 130, 130 strike, and we hit as high as 138 yesterday. We took like 250%. This was a target charted out 137 being max upside. They're from March too. So absolutely no theta to really consider. We crushed it. If you took those Apple boys, come on, give me some love. Show me some love on Facebook. Come on. Come on now. That was a beautiful long swing.
Yeah. Also, I was checking out the profit channel, and I see the someone took the, was it the S&P? I think you were putting a call out there, and one of the calls, and they were up 3,600 within 5 days on that call.
Percent?
$3,600 they're up.
Oh, bam. Oh, this, yeah, we took like 30%, 30, 40.
Gappy, yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, I bet he took the February 400 calls. Those were up like well over 100%. Yeah, R Gappy.
Yeah, fantastic.
Gappa. So yeah, so what are you watching this week, Mr. Sweet English?
There's a lot of swings that I'm just holding into the new year.
What's your favorite right now? Top one.
I think, well, there's a few of them. I don't really have the top one. I mean, there's one that has a huge gap to fill, which is APRE, which is very low. It had a kind of a move today from 480 up to 540, I think it went up to. And it came back down a little bit towards the end of the day.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
One of my specialties.
Yeah,
huh?
this is, dude. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
one of my specialties. It was up in the, I mean, the 52-week high was 53 bucks.
Yeah.
They had their, I suppose, their main drug primary endpoint wasn't met. But they have over 100 million in cash. They have a lot more on their pipeline for the next year. So I think it's pretty close to bottom here.
Do you think massive overreaction?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's. I mean, it's been 3 days now since that news, so I think it's going to start consolidating at these levels, and then start moving back up.
Beautiful.
I'm trying to get to about 650.
Yeah, I think that's really that gap is ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, you can hold it for longer if you would like for more, but I'm just trying to get that and get out.
What about you, James? What you watching?
Right now, I'm swinging D-Dog into the new year. GoPro, I have a little position on that. I'm still holding IQ, which was a tip from Mr. Stocklock Profits.
Yeah, I got the stock. I got the stock in that one, so I got the equity. That one's always had a nice bounce back over 20, so that's what we're hoping for.
Yeah. I'm also always watching gold because I really like to just play the ups and downs of gold, it's kind of staying in between the same prices. It's like 1860 to 1895. So I play KGC calls, and I usually just wait for gold to come back down to around 1860-ish, get some $8 calls on KGC, get 10%. I believe we've done it in the alerts probably like 3 or 4 times in the past month or two, where we collected 10% every time.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, those rinse and repeats are fantastic.
Yeah, we're finding common stocks that do that, you know, and maybe there's I put a longer target, you know, swing target, but you can also play it in between. You can play the channel. I mean, with OBSV is one that's played from 190 up to 220 plus, back and forth like 3 times. So, you know, the longer target may be higher, but you can also play that, maybe sell 50%, get back on the dip again, and reload. So there's a lot of stocks that we can do that with while we're waiting for the longer target.
Yeah.
You know, one that's pumping right now is CTRM.
Really?
Look at that pumping after hours. 28 cents. It's up 23%. It's up 36 on the day. It's funny because I had this one I had like $100 account, and I put all
What's the
that
ticker
cash.
for it?
CTRM.
Oh, that one is yeah.
Look at that one go, because it just got they got a 180-day extension.
Hey, do you guys want to stay on here? I'm gonna mute myself because I gotta take this phone call.
I may just go into the lounge if people
All
want to
right,
go into
so
the
we'll head
lounge
to the
and chat,
lounge.
and yeah, let's all go into the lounge and
Hey, Jake, just give me just 2 seconds.
chinwag.
2 seconds. All right, so thanks guys. It was good chatting with you. We'll be back. Sorry for the shortness today, but we'll be back. We'll probably get in. We'll headed to the lounge now for our Discord members. You can go in there. We'll see y'all on voice. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, tender suppositions, you can voice them there. All right, I love y'all. Stay blessed.